not so groomed as a person.
Correct.
When I say person, uh, because maybe of their past experiences, they are built the way they are, and everybody has their own thought process. But the effort is because the work is so good that my try is to also improve the person as a person and as an individual, because then you will at least groom him as a leader. So, have you come across someone like this?
Oh, sure. A lot. I wouldn't say someone, there are many. What happens, that's why I distinguish between technical and leadership qualities, right? They're technically very bright people. But because they never worked on leadership qualities, never worked on the human element, they were technical specialists at that level. So they never are useful in other parts of the organization, they're never useful even higher in the same organization. And because they are not developing other leaders, because they're incapable of developing other leaders. And then they get frustrated, but they are the most brilliant. And some of them, okay, let me start with giving you an example. Professor Clayton M. Christensen, who's a Harvard professor, who's no more now. He was on the board of TCS also. He's written a book, How Will You Measure Life, or something. Now, he reflects back in that book 35 years ago when he was a student in Harvard. Now, Harvard, as you know, has the best of the students. Everybody, all those who enter into Harvard, high quality. Everybody receives high quality inputs. So all start at the same level, high quality inputs. He says 35 years later, where are my classmates? And he starts analyzing. Why is it somebody is a Fortune 500 CEO, somebody is in jail like Jeff Skillings of Enron, somebody has a failed marriage. Very interesting. He classifies into resources, processes, priorities. That's a different subject altogether. But you must remember that when you start off in an organization, it's highly likely, and that's why when I said my bosses became my subordinates, is you all may start with same level of qualifications or skill sets. It's what other qualities you add on to yourself, which makes you stand out to be spotted. And then you'll find 10 other people will be coming to you because you are the one who can solve the problem. You'll always be surrounded by people. A pure technical guy is never surrounded by people. And you'll find a leader is a magnet for people. And that is why all those traits are extremely important. You'll find, and it's not that leaders are born and not made. It's people can become leaders, because some things reconcile themselves saying, I can never become a leader. If you start addressing those qualities, and I was telling an example, Pace University in US once carried out an experiment. They took 24 students from college and put them in jail. 12 they made prison guards and 12 they made prisoners for 2 weeks. 2 weeks later, those who were made prison guards became rude, abusive, sadistic, everything. 12 who were made prisoners became meek, submissive, lacking in confidence. So an environment can shape you. Surround yourself with people who have leadership qualities. There are hundreds who will come to you with a shoulder to lean on. And you can cry, they'll pour their woes on you. Again, I'll give you a book if you want to read. It's called The Law of the Garbage Truck. And it's about, they'll dump garbage on you, you dump garbage on them, but doesn't serve any purpose. It's how the company you keep. Our parents used to say, oh, bacha bigad gaya because he's in the wrong company. The reality is they influence you, right? As much as you try and influence others. So if you surround yourself with leadership type people early in life and constantly distance yourself from those who are pure technical and no leadership or human skills. In organization, you can't say, I won't sit next to him or her, but it's a question of whom you access more and how you gravitate.
So
then you get spotted.
I put my question again.
Yeah.
I have a team member, let me be specific, who is very good technically, but I want to groom him as a leader. So my question is that I don't want to not put efforts on a person, but give him a chance. And of course, if he doesn't succeed, then you have to be blunt sometimes.
Yes.
Not on people, but hard on work.
Correct.
Saying
This is the
that,
example you gave. Rightly
these
said.
are facts. I mean, that I would not be able to promote you because of these qualities. So, again, I'm asking you this question. People perceive you differently then, but I think the clarity is there. But do you think we can groom such people, or sometimes they are like this and they don't want to change?
Yeah, sometimes they are like that. You
They
can't,
are.
there are some who you cannot groom. You can't convert all donkeys to horses,
Yeah.
but you can definitely make an effort in trying to do that. Again, it's all DNA, right?
Yeah.
And they are with you in the office in a certain number of hours, but they also have a home environment, they also have a childhood, they have a different makeup. Up to a stage you can, but it's also as the usual statement which is made, you can take a horse to water but you can't make it drink. You can make that effort, but or you should make that effort for everybody, and it's about collective success. I feel sad, and have I not been able to, or have I not failed in making certain people leaders? Absolutely. There are people who have stagnated. Even now, I've had enough sessions with them over the years, telling them what it is, but just no way.
Yeah, because I repetitively spend.
And there are people who have multiple levels below them, who have gone way above them and have reached higher levels. And I feel sad that this person is brilliant technically, he could have been in that position.
I think two more additions to that narrative. I think one is, as a system and maybe as a country, right, we've been so meritocratic driven and so skill driven, like engineers, MBAs, IIMs, IITs, right, that I don't think collectively as a culture, even in organizations, we focused so much on leadership. Right? When I did my MBA, I don't remember many of the courses on leadership. I did everything on statistics and marketing and accounting, and some of it already knew, but I don't remember many classes on leadership, right? For example, in my organization, when we promote people because they've done very, very well in secretive, or they've done very, very well in account management, or they've done very, very well in strategy, right? And as Mr. Ramesh was saying, once you get promoted to a leader, you're not just only supposed to do creative or strategy or client management, you're supposed to manage morale, narrative, right? Build respect. But there is no grooming, there is no training, we've not invested time, energy, effort, we've not built a narrative. And I'm a big believer that what you chase is what you get as an organization, right? If you build an environment that we need to be leaders, we need to have respect, we need to build that narrative, I think you will gain more than you do. So I feel, as a culture, country, set of organizations, we need more input and more consciousness around the need for leadership. A lot of the leadership today in our world is understood as positions. As he said, that you get promoted, you become a leader, right? That the consciousness that when you get promoted is just about the beginning, and you may actually fail dramatically if you don't transition yourself to a leadership. I don't think that conversation is happening enough.
Absolutely correct.